2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoff. The intensity just kicked up a notch for game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Hawks in Atlanta. Looking at the Hawks, they were very effective in asserting their will in game 1, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game 2. They won the series opener. Chance here to hold serve, go up 2-zip. Shaq, what's the key for them to take care of business?
Well, you can't get complacent, and the effort has to be even greater this time around. Stop messing around and get to the effort. Momentum.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Cavaliers, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
We are at the sold-out Phillips Arena. The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Hawks. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put their hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Hands out there with LeBron James. That's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Okafor. Now here's Moore. Swiped away. And there's the foul. It'll go on Doug. That's his first foul. Here's McConnell. He kicks it to LeBron. Picked by Okafor. Nice shot by James. LeBron's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Cavs.
LeBron going up strong on the inside, doesn't give the D a chance to block his shot and carves out just enough room. And we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Smith, defended by Moore. Kicks it to Okafor. Picked by Okafor. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And that one misses. Sinks the second. And it's the Hawks' ball. It's a 3-point game. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
And you know what? Up against the weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
What I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
And here's McConnell following the three from Moore. James kicks to McConnell. On the wing, 6 to shoot. Nice shot by James. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
This has been proven. It's a scientific fact, Kevin. It's hard to stop LeBron James from scoring.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble. That's some good interior passing, and that's how you move it on the inside.
For Atlanta, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Towns. Headshot off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. LeBron passes to McConnell. The dish to Okafor. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Hands the screen on Bledsoe. Goes up the baseline. It's deflected.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
They get the rebound, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jahlil Okafor. The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one falls for Prince. And both free throws good for Prince. They're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. LeBron kicks to Nance. James against Prince. Over Collins. Rebounded by the Hawks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. I asked him about his team's mindset after that opening game loss. He told me, hey, we're not down. We're on the road. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2. Still in position to accomplish it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
LeBron James consistent there from the mid-range. When he's in a good rhythm and the ball just rolls off his fingertips, you feel pretty good about it.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Collins. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. and so Collins nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron with it. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Okafor. 5 on the clock. Clarkson against Moore. Shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his first basket of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Moore dishes to Collins. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. James against Prince. James, the pass to McConnell. Clarkson is screen on Bledsoe. And James throws it down.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin. Still athletic.
Okafor with the steal. Clarkson kicks to McConnell. Stolen by Bledsoe. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Moore is running. The putback. It's good on the putback. 6 points for Prince.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Left side, Nance. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Okafor sets the pick for Clarkson. Up off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And that's such solid fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about an open.
No way.
I mean, just beautiful.
Good awareness from EB there. He knows that's his job. Get the ball to the open guys as the point guard.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. McConnell passes to Nance. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. The Cavaliers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. McConnell kicks to Okafor. Pick by Okafor. Here's McConnell. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen to complete the play. Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy who's just torching them.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Okafor. Jackson comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Napier in for T.J. McConnell. The Cavaliers trail by 7. It's a pick by Love. James kicks to Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Feeds to Towns. Clarkson against Moore. Here's Towns. The offensive rebound. That one goes in. Moore's got 12 in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Napier. He is guarded by McCollum. James in the post. 8 points for him.
I like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
McCollum, no good.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Jackson kicks to James. It's a pick by Love. Off the screen, the drive by James.
That's an encouraging sign from Kevin Love, willing to give up his body, something he does on a nightly basis.
Moore with the bucket.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Napier dishes to Clarkson. That one wide left. The Hawks leading by 6. Back to Moore. And the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
Here's James. Rebounded by the Hawks. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And he just dances from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Napier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one goes. So for the Hawks. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. They've got Bledsoe. Collins is out there with Prince. And it's Dub. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. McConnell passes to Nance. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Nance. And he can't hit the second.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Moore with the bucket.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Dub in that last game against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He had 61 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. But we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Jackson misses. The Hawks leading by 13. Prince kicks to Moore. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Moore nails both of them. Now, here's Clarkson. 8 points for him. Pick by Okafor. Off the pick. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
Well, the team needed just a bit of momentum shifting back to their side. They're excited. Let's see if they can maintain that excitement long enough to get some damage done.
Pick by Okafor, and Nance kicks to McConnell. The pass to Okafor. Prince dishes to Moore. Here's Collins. The rebound by Nance. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Moore with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. 3-pointer. The shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now here's McConnell. Guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Okafor. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Okafor's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And it's good. 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Okafor slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Collins kicks to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Moore. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
For Atlanta, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That's good from Moore.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Nance a screen. McConnell passes to Nance. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Clarkson's got 13 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Moore outside. Atlanta again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Moore outside, beyond the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. There's 38 seconds left here in the second. McConnell kicks to Clarkson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Moore, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Pick by Okafor. 6 to shoot. They set the screen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, they're really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
Moore. They grabbed their own miss.
Kevin Love got his hand up. That was just enough to alter the shot.
And so it's Atlanta sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a huge scoring night for you so far. Where did all this offense come from?
Thanks, DA. You know, I suppose I found a rhythm. You know, I kept looking for a chance to get a good shot up, and those opportunities, you know, they just kept presenting themselves. Hopefully I'll be able to, you know, keep this on in the final half of the game, but either way, I'll keep playing aggressively.
That usually leads to good things. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
And so far, he's giving them great production from deep. They've been able to kind of spread the floor because of it.
Well, his shooting has fueled the offense, and we'll see if they can get him the ball to see if he can keep it going in the second half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland. Hands out there with Okafor. And it's LeBron James. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Napier in at the 2 guard.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pick by Okafor. McConnell kicks to James. The feed to Nance. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Bledsoe. Moore from deep. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 6 assists here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Pick by Okafor. LeBron kicks to Napier. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Offensive rebound, Towns, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Towns has got 4 points this quarter. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. McConnell kicks to Okafor. James with it, guarded now by Prince. Nance a screen on Prince. To the paint, stolen by Bledsoe. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throwdown with Prince.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Doug really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every 3-pointer he takes right now.
Cavaliers making a switch here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now here's McConnell. He's covered closely. Pick by Okafor. James kicks to Okafor. Back to James. Just 4 to shoot. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
You see LeBron just shrug off that contact there. It's like nothing even hit him.
Anderson, he's checked in for Prince. For Cleveland, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The Hawks leading by 20. Deflects the pass. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Nance outside. Inside. Fires from 18. And it's Okafor missing.
They got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far. They know they got to be better.
Here's Moore. The Hawks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Moore! 2 shots.
First one falls for. McCollum's checked in for Atlanta. Clarkson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so Moore nails both of them. Cavaliers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Clarkson against Moore. Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. Clock at 6. Okafor kicks to McConnell. Over McCollum. And that one goes long.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely. And his touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter, and he's missing a ton of shots.
James kicks to Clarkson. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Atlanta. They're on an 11-3 run. They get the rebound. Towns. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Atlanta making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Love's checked in.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
It's a pick by Love. And the dunk by James.
Now that looked easy. 2 of the easier points for LeBron James in this ball game.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleashed chaos moment.
and he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From 12 feet out. Good work there as it goes. James has got 21 in the game.
Well, most of the time, there's just no defense for LeBron James. Just too gifted offensively.
And it's Moore penetrating. LeBron with the block. Dishes it to Clarkson. It's a pick by Love. McCollum against Clarkson. Banked in off the glass. Clarkson's got 17 now.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
A three from McCollum. Drops in the tray.
The defender does a good job of contesting there, but McCollum's skill set and focus, they win out.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Here. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
It's stolen by Livingston. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
At the line of the Hawks, Karl Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Towns drops them both. Now Clarkson, he's got 17. LeBron James on the wing. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Moore kicks to Livingston. Shoots over Clarkson. No good off the front iron. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. To the paint. Here's Love. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Love's got 12 in the game.
Kevin Love super efficient in the paint, a high percentage scorer who can use that soft touch inside.
James dishes to Love. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the dunk by Jackson.
Got to admire how well Love is playing on the offensive end, realizing that one of his teammates is open, so get him the ball.
Here's Clarkson. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading by 22. From deep, Moore. And he's good on the 3-ball. Moore's got 41.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Clarkson. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Napier, he's checked in for Clarkson. Here's Napier, just 2 to shoot. Over McCollum. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
No good from Moore. This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Here's James. Pass to Napier. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Love kicks to James. Out to the right wing. Tries yet again. Moore with the block. But they get it back. Napier passes to LeBron. LeBron with another miss. Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Hawks.
Eric Bledsoe.
1:11 left here in the third quarter. They set the pick. Osman. He's covered by Moore. Shot clock at 5. The steal. And now running up the court. Bledsoe pushing it up. No good that time. Passes it to Love. Jackson dishes to Napier. Love with the screen on Bledsoe. Five to shoot. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. He's got 6.
Now LeBron with the whip pass there, good at surveying the court and spotting the open teammate.
Back to Moore. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Napier, guarded by Bledsoe. There's a good screen. James, right side. And so it's Atlanta holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. And so it's Atlanta with it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And for Cleveland, we've got Nance. LeBron James is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Okafor in its center.
Shooting for Atlanta. Moore! 2 shots.
That's good from Moore. And so Moore nails both of them. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. James kicks to Love. Nance with it. Now guarded by Moore. Towns with the steal. That's great. The Hawks. Moore's running. A pull-up. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, good job with the anticipation, and then the quick hands result in points off the break.
Now, sometimes you calculate the risks, and he did it there, but couldn't have turned out any better.
It's break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Towns. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, maybe the shot selection in the first half took him out of the rhythm, but in the second half, he's making everything.
Pick by Okafor. The drive by James. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's not a pretty thing. LeBron James driving right at you, full speed, and when he gets into the lane and towards the rim, he's going to make contact.
The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Anderson can't get it to go.
you know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
The Hawks are gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And here's Moore outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Moore's got 46 points. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. James kicks to Love. Back to LeBron. Love with the screen for LeBron. And Lowry has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to James. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. From deep, Moore. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good. Hits the bucket. The Hawks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Moore. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Moore's got 48.
This is great to see him take over in stretches like this, coming alive at just the right time.
There's the screen. Love with the screen for LeBron. Another shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I don't think anybody guards LeBron without fouling him. It's a matter of him convincing the referees it's enough contact.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
And he's good on the second.
Well, still, Kevin, sitting here courtside with you in that fine suit, it gets me excited that I have another chance to watch one of the greatest players to play in the NBA. LeBron James continues to dominate. Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And he makes the first. And so Moore nails both of them. Here's James. Love with the screen for James. Out to Hood. Shoots the three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
LeBron James with spectacular vision. His court awareness is something he came into the league with and is off the charts.
Moore against Hood. And it's Moore penetrating.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Love with the screen on Anderson. Down low. Love with the buckets.
I'm appreciating the versatility of Kevin Love in this one. Remarkable, finding different ways to score.
Atlanta's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Rogers uses the glass to finish the layup.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Lowry passes to Love. He dishes it to James. Just 5 on the clock. Over Anderson. LeBron shot is off. The Hawks shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. The clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Dunk.
Really liked the ball movement all night long. He was excellent at setting the table for his guys. Table for 4.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
Shooting Rogers. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. And the second free throw, good. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's the screen. Here's Clarkson. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
Here's more. The Hawks again can't hit.
And all the skill used on that crossover, might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Good, can't get it to go. From deep. Gets the bucket.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep 3-ball there.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum.
In fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
Hey, DJ.
Hey.
Great game out there. Look, Shaq and the guys want to talk to you in the studio.
Really?
So stand, right this way. Stand here, and we'll get you set up. Perfect.
That's good.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson. I got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet here. Standing by on headset near the locker rooms, right down the hall, around the corner. We get a chance to catch up with our post-game guest.
Hi, this is Shaq. Look, you know I like the scoring, but I love the shot creation you provided. How did you balance between creating for yourself and for others as well?
Well, Shaq, I try to never let the defense get comfortable with what I'm going to do with the ball. You know, when they can guess what you're looking to do, it makes defending a lot easier. The balance of creating shots for myself and others comes from what the defense is willing to give to me.
Steph Curry, he's coming for you.
I'm coming, baby.
And we've reached the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round 2. For tonight, that is. I got it. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Let's salute the fans for being with us here tonight.